Yes, I am going to whip Azimio members to sign. And if they want us to retreat, let them come out and publicly apologize for attacking Raila. You cannot attack Honorable Raila, who has done nothing. None of us has been attacking any of them.
Yes, it is now very clear that the said signatures to impeach the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua are not yet found. Yes. People who are for the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua are saying that so far they have over 300 signatures of members of parliament. But if you interrogate this, it seems that they don't even have a half of these signatures. And I'm going to explain why. Even those who are saying that the impeachment motion was going to be here on Tuesday, I'm sure it's not going to be here on Tuesday because the required signatures are not yet gotten. It's not a walk in the park to get 300 people to sign on an impeachment motion. Okay? And the reason I'm saying this is the movers of this impeachment motion are employing propaganda. For example, if you're fighting with someone in the darkness, if you want to win that battle, you shout that you have a knife with you. He'll run away without seeing that you have a knife, even if you don't have it. So they're employing this propaganda as if they already have 300 signatures so that they can attract more to sign for the impeachment motion. So in this episode, I've come to talk about why I think these people don't have the required signatures, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So we all know there is propaganda that there is already 300 signatures to impeach the Deputy President. And I've done several videos as to why I think the Deputy President won't be impeached. And that even RUTO will put a stop on this because it will have a more worse effect on him than it has on Rigathi Gachagua. But in the most unlikely event, he gives it a green light, Rigathi Gachagua won't be impeached. To show you that these signatures are not gotten, okay, the UDA members, normally those from the UDA are the one who are speaking most, are coming out to say that they have 300 signatures. But if you count UDA as a party, or Kenya Kwanza as a block, Kenya Kwanza as UDA, NC, Ford Kenya, TSP, DP, blah, 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 has 150 members of parliament. Assume they all sign. It doesn't come to 300 members of parliament. And remember, even in Kenya Kwanza, there are some MPs who are objecting. Normally, those from the mountain Kenya, almost, some came out to endorse the impeachment. But where the rubber meets the road, they will be hesitant to sign. So you cannot tell me that a Kenya Kwanza block with 150 members of parliament has 300 members of parliament. Okay? In contrast, Azimio la Umoja has 167 members of parliament. Azimio la Umoja has Jubilee, ODM, Wiper, DAP Kenya, KANU, UDM, PA, and others, MDG and others. Remember, MPs from Wiper signatures. To explain this further, Mary Odhiambo, I think is the minority whip, if I'm not mistaken, is the minority whip, came out to announce that he's going to whip all his members to sign on this impeachment motion. So you cannot tell me that before even the ODM signs on this impeachment motion that you have 300 signatures. In fact, Mary Odhiambo said these statements. I want to confirm to you that he's going to mobilize. UDA alone, Kenya Kwanza alone cannot marshal 300 signatures. It has to combine with ODM, and ODM, through Mary Odhiambo, just announced that he's going to marshal people to sign on this impeachment motion. It shows you that they don't have the 300 signatures. Let me first play with the tape of Mary Odhiambo. Here's 10.
As ODM, we did not take any party position on the impeachment of the deputy president. And our brothers and sisters from Mount Kenya told us, musiguze mlima. And we agreed, we were not guzaring mlima. But there is an unwritten rule that we don't guza it if you don't guza Raila Amolo Odinga. Yesterday, I heard my dear friend, Honorable Wambua, attacking Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga over the ongoing war. How Raila comes in, we don't understand, because the only focus of Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is to get AU chairmanship.
Yes.
Unless she can tell us she wanted that position,
yes,
or whether the deputy president wanted that position. And none of them are shown interest in that position.
Yes.
And I want to tell our leaders from Central Kenya that time is gone when you would con your own backyards using Raila Amolo Odinga as a scarecrow. That you say that if you do Raila this, Raila that, and you get elected. It is now time to deliver on your mandates for you to be elected.
So,
you can.
Media Odhiambo is trying to justify the reason as to why he's going to get signatures. He first gave a background that people are attacking Raila and blah, blah, blah. But I think even if no one from Mountain Kenya came out to attack Raila, ODM is in government. ODM is in bed with UDA. Okay? So they will have to align with RUTO even if he doesn't give excuses. Okay? So he was giving a justification as to why he's going to whip his members to sign on this impeachment motion. Let's continue.
See right behind us here, we've done an amazing TTI. If super people were to elect me, they'll elect me on my work.
Yeah.
Not because I have attacked another leader.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you, focus on your mandate on serving other people. And the same way we told you, you told us not to guza mlima, and we listened and we respected your opinion. Lakini kama umeguza Raila, sisi tunaguza mlima. You touch Raila, we touch. Like me, I did not sign that petition. The moment Wamau touched Raila, I looked for the list and I've already signed. Because it's tit for tat is a fair game. If you want, talk to us nicely, because that war is not our war as a party. We don't know what agreements you got in behind the scenes. We don't know how those agreements helps Kenyan. We don't know nothing about them. So why you want to get us into a war that is not ours, Yelewi? And because of that, nime sign. And I want to encourage you, refrain, desist, and depart from attacking Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga.
And do the work.
Yes, I am going to whip Azimio members to sign. And if they want us to retreat, let them come out and publicly apologize for attacking
So
Raila.
you clearly see that she's just announcing that he's going to whip Azimio members. Remember, the all Azimio block has 165 members. 165. ODM has 85 members. Jubilee Party has 29. Wiper has 25. DAP Kenya has 5. KANU has 5. UDM has 5. PA has 4. I remember, part of this Azimio block, like Jubilee Party and Wiper, are supporting Gachagua. So, in a bid to whip ODM members and Azimio members to sign, you clearly see that they haven't reached to the 300 mark. I know they will reach there maybe because they have the numbers. If UDA together with ODM and other parties combined, they will reach there. But it shows you that they still have a long way to go. Okay? And this impeachment motion is going to make Gachagua rise up. Okay? Because before the impeachment motion was brought on the table, Gachagua was not a very high-ranking member. Now, since he's on the table, everywhere you go in Kenya, they are discussing him. And trust me, William Ruto is still studying the waters. I know it will come out to stop this impeachment motion because it will have dire consequences. In fact, it will give a leeway to Gachagua to campaign for 3 years. William Ruto had been successful to convince the opposition to enter government. Now he cannot create another opposition. More so from Mountain Kenya, a block on which UDA stands. You are not sure that Raila is not going to stand against you in 2027. That's the truth. So for me, I think they haven't reached the 300 mark. And I'm not saying that they cannot attain. They have the numbers they will attain. But William Ruto is going to block it, or in the most unlikely event he gives it a green light, it will be shot down in courts. And Gachagua, remember, he will still be the deputy president and an opposition leader, which is very deadly. So the best option is for William Ruto to stop this impeachment. Of course, that's my opinion. Do leave me your comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I employ you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.